that made any difference. Oh, you don't even have it. You don't even have anything
Yeah,
on.
no. If I keep using if I use the link you sent me earlier, I still get back to the login page now.
Okay. So I'm gonna go back to the studio. Let's just bear with me. See if any of this makes sense to you. If we could go to the new webinar screen for a moment.
Okay.
And let's just pick one webinar, like Evergreen, and save it. And then go down to whether it's free or paid and pick paid and save it. And then when you come up below that, underneath the paid webinar, this is the section I was referring to earlier today about creating different ways to obtain different payments from different locations. And maybe because I'm just not sophisticated enough, because I'm a little bit of a technophobe. You know, would it be something that PayPal would have? Let's say you had, you know, okay, let's say you're selling something and you have multiple locations coming in through PayPal. Can you set up different links through PayPal, like where different people who are paying? I got to keep track of all these providers. So maybe it doesn't have to be on Webinar Ninja. Maybe I put just one PayPal link here, and then maybe on the PayPal side, there's different baskets where they can receive for one event or one, you know, thing that I'm charging for. Maybe I can have different baskets of you know, of people who are paying through different marketing channels. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Does PayPal do something like that? Does PayPal offer something like that?
I don't know. I've never investigated it.
Okay.
It'd be interesting to find out, but I don't actually know.
Do you know what I'm saying? Am I communicating it effectively?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I'm trying, I don't really know what it's called. I mean, different marketing channels. That's the only way I know how to express it. You know, people are marketing your service. You have to be able to account the money that comes through their marketing efforts so that you can pay them a portion of the event for taking the time and incenting them to market to their
So okay. So you're looking basically for affiliates.
Is that what it's called? Affiliates? Yes.
Yeah, people that can be affiliates for you, and I don't know.
And I have a bunch already lined up. I've got a bunch already lined up. They're ready to go. Okay, yeah. They're waiting.
I'm not sure PayPal does that. But I know that ClickBank allows you to set up affiliates.
What's it?
So they get paid like automatically. You don't have to cut checks or anything.
Oh, so the time of the purchase, they get you allocate what percentage they get, and it goes off to them immediately.
That's my understanding of how it works. Yes, and then you don't have to worry about setting up a check or anything like that.
Oh, now I like that. What's it called? Click what?
ClickBank.
Okay. All right. ClickBank. CLICK Bank. Oh, all right. Now you just made sense to me. Okay. So in other words, okay, let's just mentally conjecture this for a moment. I could create the URL here where it says payment checkout URL. I would be maybe one ClickBank URL for this webinar here, but on the ClickBank side, it would have all the different affiliate tree, the tree with the different affiliate arms going through the okay, all right. Now, right, okay. All right, well then as long as I can solve my problem, right, it doesn't matter if it's through Webinar Ninja, it would, because see, this is what I was trying to write to Omar, and he just wasn't responding.
Yes.
Okay, all right, well, I'm going to check it out. At least it's an idea. It's a solution. You've heard of it.
Right.
Okay. All right.
The other thing that drives me crazy about setting up these webinars is all the flipping different time zones they have.
Oh, it's so unnecessary. Okay. So when I'm in, okay, have you ever worked with WebEx before?
No, not only as an attendee.
All right. Well, as I said, if we can coordinate our efforts with your new your webinar jam and your friend, and and again, I've got a lot of background in running webinars, so I've been doing it for about 10 years. But in the WebEx, you have the general time zones. You don't have this huge international data bank. That's obviously Nicole's background. She's Australian. I don't know if you garnered that or not, but she's Aussie. And yeah, and it's fine, but they're having a global vision for this company, which is also fine. But I think it's a little premature to have every county and every city of New Zealand and Australia listen, and every, it's just not, the market isn't established yet for that. I think general countries would have been just sufficient. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I thought that was overkill, and they have it listed as American as opposed to United States.
Right.
That's very European, the way of saying that. So I thought that was interesting too. But yes, I think that's overkill too. So that's another really great thing that we can comment on the side step, because you've been giving reference to things that they could approve, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, that one should be on the basket. Okay, so the affiliates, that's a great solution. Thank you. I'm going to look into that and see if that can't help me. I'm going to check with my with Eric, my intern, to see if we can't create a way to do a host. See if maybe I'm doing it wrong. In the meantime, maybe you can set up a webinar, another webinar. Don't run it. I mean, we can try again later on this week, whatever your work schedule is, because I want to try to successfully run one. We obviously aren't doing something right, but let's keep trying if you're game for it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, well, why don't you do that? Why don't you let me know? I'm pretty free. I'm just finishing up this week, and I've got a relatively flexible schedule because I am working out of the house here, and I'm not out of town or anything this week. So why don't you let me know when you got something, when you've created a new template for a live webinar, and in the meantime, I'll get a hold of my intern, and maybe in the next day or two we can do another session.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I'm Friday I work from home, so I'm available most of the day Friday.
All right, let's shoot for that then. Okay, it'll give us a couple days to get it sorted out then. All right.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, good. All right, I will talk with you later then.
I'll set. What I'll do is I'll set something up. Do you have a time Friday that kind of works better for you?
Yeah, let's see.
And we'll just run the whole registration page. I'll send you that. You can try to register. We'll just.
Let's just keep trying. Let's kind of try and fire one off. I mean, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It could be user error, but I did this twice with my intern yesterday and it worked out fine. So, that just makes no sense to me. Again, continuity and consistency would be a nice thing. Okay, Friday. I have a 10 o'clock and 11 o'clock. Okay, so I'm 1 hour. You're still in Central Time Zone, right?
Friday I'll be back in Eastern.
You will. Okay, so that'll be 2 hours ahead of me. So I've got a 10 o'clock and 11 o'clock. We could do 8 my time, which is 10 years, or we could do something like, 1 or 2 or 3, something like that.
Would 2 o'clock your time work?
Yes.
Okay, I'll plan it for 2 o'clock your time then.
All right, I'm going to put you down. Ryan, Webinar Ninja, 2 p.m., which is 4 p.m. your time. If something comes up and that's too late, just shoot me an email. Let me know. I'm here, all right?
Okay.
All right, so I guess we're going to try and send each other as an invitation. I'll try and send one to you, and you try and send one to me, and let's see if we can't at least, fire one off, all right?
Okay.
All right, hey, have a great couple of days. Good to connect. Thank you. All right.
You too, Amy.
Yeah, we'll talk with you shortly. Okay, bye. doing this for about 10 years now. I can help you guys if you want to. Your friend too. Hmm.